We are cruising along about 60, 65 or thereabouts. Only thing rattling is the wheelchair lift. Everything else pretty much tight as a rock. Driving in this 97 Gillig, high floor, phantom, transit bus, the police bus, believe it or not. Just brand new condition. Just beautiful. And the sound other than wind. No play in the steering. The airbags all the way around. Rides like a tour bus, maybe better. Fly like a tour bus, maybe better. Shiny like a tour bus. We're riding on a rough section of the freeway here. You can tell we're moving up and down, but we're not bumping at all. Wheelchair lift rattle, I feel about. There's no other rattles in this bus of any kind except for that wheelchair lift. If you were to remove that, you'd have no rattles at all. Unless you build something into it with furniture. Very wide. I do have the windows open along the side, so there's some wind noise. So you can't hear the engine at all. We just drove this down, all the way down from almost Canada to LA on the west coast, no problems. Did it in 18 hours, mostly straight driving. Now I'm running a little smoother concrete, look at the ride. Smoother than your car. Drive, comfortable. This driver's seat is so comfortable you don't want to get out. All the air adjustments, recliners, lumbar, airbags in it for a smooth ride. Oh man, you don't want to get out. Sitting nice and high, looking at the whole world. Look at the view, my God. Just look at that, past the guardrails in your car. Just beautiful. You can drive this thing all day and all night and never get tired. And we just did that very thing. So it's straight through, about 1,400 miles, with no stops, except for quick naps and quick meals. And it was a great ride. There goes that wheelchair once again. Listening to the back with the engine in. There's no noise. Just a whir from the wind. All the wind is down. That's about it. Pretty view. We're not creating a lot of noise pollution. We're also not using gas, diesel emission fluid. We don't have a lot of electronic controls and junk. The way they do on the more modern diesels. It is a diesel. It uses plain old-fashioned diesel, plain old-fashioned diesel oil, nothing fancy. Pull off here. And this thing turns on a dime. It's a Gillig. Gilligs are famous for that. Even on this rough off-ramp. Not much movement in the bus. I'll tell you, Your passengers could sleep while you travel in this thing. It'd take a lot to wake them up. It is so smooth. Brakes are fantastic. Headlights, tail lights, marker lamps. I think everything works just beautiful. Air brakes. A lot better braking that way. A lot safer. Air ride. Smooth as glass. And the air supply is created by power from the motor, which runs a mechanical compressor. So no electronic compressors to fail like you have on luxury sedans and SUVs. None of those problems. It's a good old-fashioned motor-driven compressor. Very simple and straightforward. Look at the view. My goodness, so pretty. Let's see how high we are up over the freeway. Way down there. Way up high. Look how high we are over the cars. You see everything. You drive this thing in traffic and see what they're doing a mile ahead, half a mile ahead. If there's no giant truck in front of you, you can see for miles in the freeway. Somebody slams on the brakes 5 cars up, you can be stopped long before anybody else knows even they're stopping, you know. So very, very safe place to be is one of these big buses. Particularly as powerful as this one. This thing accelerates like a car. Rides better than most cars. Rides like a town car, Lincoln. Typical Gillig. Gillig is an American manufacturer, builds all their buses with American parts. In a world full of imported buses, Gillig's pretty famous. There goes that wheelchair lift. Oh well, what can I say? You can't even hear the engine going through the gears. It's 40 feet behind us and it's quiet. You hear the tires rolling more than you hear the motor. Mostly you hear the wheelchair lift on these bad roads. Smooth roads you don't hear so bad. We're going to drive it up a pretty steep hill here, and it doesn't even slow it down. I mean, almost 11-liter diesel engine, it'll pull it over the road. Big rig truck. I wouldn't worry about going up hills. Of course, it's got a giant turbo on it. You don't even hear the engine running going up the hill. It's a pretty steep hill. Look at that, we're in San Bernardino, 1977, All-American City. 87, 97, 07, 45 years ago, we were the All-American City. You can't see the mountains too well there. Beautiful view up here, looking out from up high. Mountains up above here, just beautiful. The turn signal on this bus works with your left foot. You push a button down on the floor, either left button or right button, so you don't take your hands off the steering wheel for turn signal at all. And you're not doing anything with your left foot because it's an automatic, so it gives it something to do. So also as your high and low beam headlights work off that same, that same area. So you steer with 2 hands, drive with your right foot, and turn with your left foot. Brake with your right foot as well. So we're going to turn on our left flasher. See how they're flashing. can't hear it. And I'm going to shut off the video here momentarily. Hope you enjoyed the ride. Talk about smooth. This 97 Gillig is about as smooth as any car you could drive. Really going to be fun. Somebody's going to really enjoy this video.